Well, it's finally over. Legend of Korra, Book 4, Series Finale, Day of the Colossus, and The Last Stand. Wow. I feel so empty. All my shows are done. Gotta wait till March for Once Upon a Time to come back. Gotta wait till February for Rizzolian Isles to come back. And Legend of Korra is now done. Sigh. Well, enough of that. Okay, well, these episodes were awesome. Even though they were really just one big fight, it was really, really cool. Since most of it was really a fight, I'm gonna stick with the things that didn't involve the fights, like Varrick and Zhu Li. I love how he proposed. That was freaking hilarious. I mean, come on. I gotta attach something. What? I gotta attach this ring to your finger. I mean, he's just like all gangsta style, baby. That was smooth, Varrick. That was real smooth. I loved it. And I mean, he's like, now we gotta attach these laser guns so we can defeat a giant monster. And she's like, this is how I always imagined my engagement. I'm like, you what? That was legit. I freaking loved it. Let's see what else. And the wedding was, oh, my heart soared with the wedding. Hiroshi Sato coming back was, I knew he had to come back at some point, and I'm kind of sad that it was only for him to die, cause Sami forgave him, then he died. That kind of hit hard too, and especially when they showed the crushed machine, I was like, this is a kid show, right? It's a family picture. Not anymore. Yeah, that was. I liked Hiroshi and their little moments. They were great. I liked the part where Mako decides that he's going to take down the machine by lightning bending the vines, and I thought he was gonna die. I was actually kind of like, maybe he will die and it'll just be like, whatever, but no, he lived. I was like, seriously, that's kind of unrealistic. I mean, he got lightning in the heart. Didn't Zuko almost die from that? But nah, he's fine. I'm not complaining though. I've actually grown to like Mako the last 2 seasons, so, whatever. And he's kind of gotten kind of sidelined because Wu was an idiot and he had to be an idiot to survive Wu, so. Speaking of Wu, he led him and Pima, I can never say her name right, led the remaining citizens out by Badgermole, and that was hilarious. I thought it was funny, even though I was kind of like, ooh, stop singing! You're horrible singing! Quit! Not that I'm one to talk, I can't sing worth crap. But that was nice too. I like that Pima actually got to do something. I love her line where she's like, Wu's like, hey, do you think you can handle all these crazy citizens? And she goes, I raised Milo. I can handle anything. I'm like, yeah, woman, you got more guts than I do. The final thing with Kuvira where she tries to, kill Korra with the laser beam, and then it just ends up turning against her, and Korra saves her rear end by, going Avatar State and blocking oh, that was awesome! Jeez, that was awesome. And I've been wanting, like, some serious in-depth thing for Kuvira since, like, she showed up. And so to see her actually, like, talking, I loved her talk with, Korra, and the fact that they made a new spirit portal, that was awesome, too. But I liked, a little bit more delving into her character and background that I really wish they had dove in more, but of course didn't have time. And I admit, seeing her cry was interesting. You can hear the break in her voice and everything. I was like, oh, hello. So yeah, she's handled with, and then, the wedding. I loved Korra's dress. I mean, seriously, that was nice. It was nice to see her in something different besides that one dress, because that one dress I didn't think ever worked for her. So I like this dress, you know, with the sleeveless thing going on. Oh, it's purty. It is real purty. Um, I liked her closure with Mako. It was kind of a, like, at first I thought, oh, they're gonna do the McCord ending. That's interesting. Well, I mean, it's kind of, he's like, I'm still here. I'm gonna be your friend no matter what. I'm gonna make sure that we, you know, we stay together no matter what. And it was actually a nice little, it's kind of, I guess you could say it's a little bit ambiguous if he was trying to hit on her or not, but it was, you know, it was, I thought it was a nice nod to, you know, them staying friends and always being there for each other. And then I liked her talk with Tenzin. Uh, her talk with Tenzin was very like, you know, we've done a lot of things these last 4 years, and I'm, I'm very, you know, it's just, it's been a long bumpy road, and I've still got so much to learn, and it's kind of like an ending without it actually being an ending. Like, it still opens it up to expanding the world, like in the comics or something. Like, it's not like, yeah, this is the end, no more Avatar ever, ever, ever again. But, you know, that was fine. I also liked Wu. I know, I'm kind of stalling. Wu, I saw it coming. I really did. I didn't think they were actually going to go for the democracy. They were going to go the democracy route, because that's, you know, America, we gotta endorse that. Um, but I liked Wu's decision. It also showed how much he's matured. And I don't, like, they've been, like, the last 4 episodes or so, they've been trying to show that he's, you know, trying. So it was built up nicely, I think. Maybe a little rushed, but built up nicely. Again, we didn't have time to, you know, expand. And I feel like there's something I am missing. See, Zhu Li and Varrick, Bolin being awesome and taking down an entire building with Sue and Lin. Sue and Lin dismantling the arm, that was cool. Okay, here's the moment that is going to cause so much controversy. Korra-Sami, or Korra-Sami if you want to. See, there's a lot of people I've seen recently. They're like, oh, they were just holding hands. It's still completely, you know, platonic. And I'm like, hey, I have a lot of girlfriends, like, you know, friends that are girls. I'm a girl, and I've never held their hands like that and looked at them like that. I mean, yeah, you know, we've gone out into town and done stuff, but we've never, like, you know, looked at that was so not platonic. I mean, seriously. And I have no problems with it. I mean, seriously, if you're gay, you're gay. It's your choice, your life. Just don't force it on me. Don't be like, hey, I'm gay, and you gotta be gay too. And I'm like, no, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. That's a quick way for me to ignore you. If you're gay, all more power to you. I am so neutral. I'm like, if you're gay, cool. I'm not gonna judge you. It's not my place to judge. You know, those without sin cast the first stone and all that. So, I got a lot of people I know that, that are like, you know, gays are going to hell or whatever. I don't. I'm just like, dude, it's their life. Whatever. I really have no problems. And I admire Bryke's guts. Because at first it was, you know, on Disney Channel they had Good Luck Charlie and they had those two moms on there. And, you know, that was like seriously saying, yeah, there's a gay couple on here, but we're not making a big deal about that. We're making a big deal out of the fact that Bob had no one to talk to. But for this, I really don't mind. I think it's a nice ending as long as Korra is happy. And I'm like one of those people that didn't have a ship. I literally did not have anybody I was shipping except for maybe Zhu Li and Varrick and Kai and Janora. I loved them. They were so cute. And I couldn't give a rear end about Bolin and Opal. I've kind of stopped caring about them. But, and you all know I stopped shipping Makora at the end of book 1, so. So yeah, I had no problems with that. I thought it was fitting. And I know a lot of people are going to be in a hissy fit over it, but seriously, it's not that big a deal, guys. It is a fictitious relationship. And I do admire Bryke for doing what they did, though, so there's that. Overall, it's been fun. This whole series has been a blast. Avatar was amazing. This show got really good. We had a rough patch in season 2, but nothing couldn't come back from. And I'm really glad to have been able to, you know, share my thoughts about this with you guys and to have been on this ride at all. So I want to thank Mike and Brian. You guys are amazing, and I'm so glad that you do what you do. and I hope to hear a lot more projects from you in the future. To the fandom, chillax, guys. It's gonna be okay. Okay? I guess that's all. I'll see you for Once Upon a Time when it comes back. For the last time of the Legend of Korra reviews, BG Town Avatar is out. Peace.